Hey everyone, this is Carla R. Jenkins. Welcome to an all new episode of Projectized, the project management show, where I discuss three things: the business of project management, how businesses use project management, and obtaining project management certification. So, this week, I am going to cover the following project management process: direct and manage project work. So, this is part of the project initiation management knowledge area, which is the purview of you, the project manager. It's also in the executing process group. So that's where you'll be doing the work. So for those who are new or new to the project management body of knowledge, sixth edition, there are five different processing groups. There's initiating, there's planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and closing. We are currently in executing and also returning back to project integration management. It is the only knowledge area that spans all five. And so now we're in 4.3, direct and managed project work. And I'm going to be getting the definition from the Project Management Body of Knowledge 6th edition. And it is the process of leading and performing the work defined in the project management plan and implementing approved changes to achieve the project's objectives. The key benefit of this process is that it provides overall management of the project work and deliverables, thus improving the probability of project success. So the key phrases is delivering and doing project work and approved changes. So, why is approved changes important? Because there are three types of change requests: there's preventative action, corrective action, and defect repair. So, preventative action is the change request you do when you, as the project manager or the project team, finds an error before you do the work. The corrective action change request type is when you do the work after you do the work and you find the error. These two, preventative action and corrective action, are when you are still in the project. Defect repair is outside of the project. So that's when you release the project, service, or result and the customer finds it. So, like product recalls, you can look in the newspaper, they're recalling all type of stuff. That's defect repair change request. So that's a key phrase for the definition of direct and manage project work. So I wanted to just delve deep into that because you need to know this if you so decide to pass the project management professional exam or the certified associate in project management. As I also mentioned, I give you some of the background and I'm going to also continue on to the inputs. So for those who are new to the PMBOK, which is the abbreviation of Project Management Body of Knowledge, there's the format is three things: inputs, tools and techniques, and outputs. So I'm also going to cover inputs. So the inputs for direct and managed project work are the project management plan, any component. So last week I talked about the different subsidiary plans and the baselines for the project management plan. So any of those 10 subsidiary plans, three baselines, and six additional components can serve as inputs for direct and managed project work. Then you have the project documents such as the change log, the lessons learned register, milestone list, project communication, project schedule, requirements traceability matrix, risk register, and risk report. Then you have approved change requests. Why? Because that's what's the key word in direct and managed project work is implementing approved change requests. So that means that you have to use them as inputs to do the work. Enterprise, environmental factors, and organizational process assets. So for this, these are the inputs. I want to highlight some things here. Lessons learned register. That's what you do whenever you do phase to phase. So at the end of every phase, when there's a go or no go, You write what you could have done well, what you could have done better, or if you do predictive, which we also call traditional waterfall project management, at the end of the project, you write down the very same thing. Also, I want to highlight project communications as well as uh, project communication, because 90% of your job as a project manager is communication. And for direct and managed project work, you're in the executing process group. That is when you're using the most resources and you're doing all the work. So you will be communicating with the stakeholders. So that concludes this episode of Projectized, the project management show. My name is Carla R. Jenkins, and you can also sign up for PM Project, the project management newsletter, at bit.ly/PM Project Mail for all things project management. You get information from me as well as what's the current events in project management. And finally, this is not the end. This is just the beginning and the first part of my series on direct and managed project work process. So you can catch me on Projectized, the project management show, Mondays through Fridays, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and Periscope. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Projectized. Goodbye.